Good morning, good morning, good morning to all. Welcome to the business overview presentation and Saturday morning training from Honolulu, Hawaii. My name is Henry Baker. As always, every Saturday it is an honor and a pleasure to be spending time with you guys. You know, I love technology. I can be all the way here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and someone could be listening to me all the way somewhere in like New York City or something, or even, hey, come on, around the world. As always, whenever I start, I always like to introduce myself. My name is Henry Baker. I am a sales director out here in Honolulu, Hawaii, proud member of Financial Education Services, which is the company that you're going to be getting this presentation from. A little bit of history about myself. I've been a realtor for the past 15 years. Very happy doing real estate, but also very stressed out. Basically worse than living paycheck to paycheck. You know, if you got a regular job, you get your paycheck every 2 weeks. In real estate, we don't get paid until we close a transaction. And trust me, folks, if you've never done real estate, it's a lot of stress in between those closings. But thank God I found this company, and this company has given me a new lease on life, and a feeling that hopefully if you're watching this video, webinar, hopefully it gives you an opportunity to have a new lease on life as well. Like always, when we first start the presentation, we like to start off by showing you all our video that we do with the company, which, there we go. Okay. Thought it wasn't going to open for me today. I will start you with our 10-minute video from the company. So sit back, relax, enjoy this for 10 minutes, and then I'll be right back with you.
We live in uncertain economic times, and the way we do business is changing rapidly. It's evident that we as individuals must take complete control and responsibility for being better prepared to handle our personal credit rating, financial position, and our family affairs. Unfortunately, as youngsters, the majority of us were not provided the knowledge or essential tools to understand the importance of a credit score, or how valuable that credit score would be to accomplish just about anything. At the same time, how many classes did we have on limiting and managing our debt, or the significance of protecting our identity, assets, and family? Concerning, isn't it? Did you know, over the course of your lifetime, having less than excellent credit can cost you upwards of $1 million in substantial interest rates, fees, and other unnecessary charges? Or that currently 4 in 5 credit reports have errors on them causing lower credit scores? Or how about that 43 million people have a 599 credit score or lower? The majority of individuals think just paying their bills on time will give them the best credit score possible, and don't realize there are 5 factors that determine a credit rating. Were you aware that your credit score could play a role in determining your car, homeowner, and other insurance premiums? Nearly half of all Americans don't even know their credit score, and many more don't monitor their credit reports. Did you also know an employer can review your credit score and credit history and use that information as part of determining whether to employ you or considering you for a promotion? Having less than excellent credit leaves you with little to no control of making major decisions or purchases, such as buying a home, a car, or other important necessities, or even renting an apartment or obtaining a credit card. While having a 750 or above credit score gives you powerful control over your financial position and the freedom of choice when making significant decisions and purchases. Don't you want that? How about this? The American average household debt exceeds $225,000, yet those same households have less than $500 in savings. Is that a secure financial plan? How alarming is it to you to know that every 2 seconds an identity is stolen? What are you doing about that? And then the majority of us, maybe because we haven't gotten around to it or we think it's too costly, haven't yet established a will, trust, or power of attorney. Not having these critical documents in place means you are leaving your children, family, assets, property, and finances at serious risk. And consider this. There is over $58 billion in unclaimed life insurance policies, bank accounts, pensions, stocks, and other assets and property because when someone passes away, their beneficiaries have no idea these things exist or where to locate them, leaving loved ones burdened to search for answers. Is that your plan? Have you heard enough? Is that a big enough wake-up call? Are you ready for the best and most affordable solution? And if the answer is yes, Would having an excellent credit score while securing your personal and financial affairs be worth about $3 per day? Well, at Financial Education Services, an A-plus rated company with the Better Business Bureau, we certainly believe it would. And since 2004, we've been helping people significantly increase their credit score regardless of their past credit challenges, while providing a systematic approach to eliminating debt and ensuring that individuals are protecting their identity, assets, finances, and family. We call it the FES Protection Plan membership, an array of vital services with a major focus and emphasis on significantly increasing, maintaining, and protecting your credit score. Our country top to bottom is now built on credit. Credit to buy a home, a car, to rent an apartment, to lease anything, to get a phone, to turn on your gas or electric. Credit to determine your interest rates, insurance payments, and other financial obligations. Credit to gain employment or keep employment. We all live on credit. We all need credit. And all that credit revolves around one thing, a credit score. So are you tired of paying more than you need to because of your credit score? Are you being turned down for home loans, refinancing, automobiles, credit cards, and other opportunities because of your credit score? Let's change that. You see, as an industry leader specializing in credit restoration, we utilize the latest technology to ensure fast, accurate service and assisting clients in deleting inaccurate, erroneous, and obsolete items such as late payments, collections, foreclosures, repossessions, bankruptcies, medical bills, student loans, tax liens, or any other derogatory item on your credit report. And of course, if these items are deleted, that's going to be a huge boost to your credit score. This leads to approval and better rates on mortgages, refinances, and automobiles, no or low interest on credit store and gas cards, lower rates on insurance, and positive results for employment, business, and career opportunities. You'll have 24/7 online client portal access, regular updates on the progress of your credit file, as well as live interactive coaching from our credit experts. You'll also have access to Positive Credit Builder, helping you to maximize what's on your current credit profile while building positive credit habits and receiving guidance for adding impactful positive trade lines. Then you'll be utilizing Debt Zero, which helps you to pay down your debts in a more timely, effective, and efficient manner and swings your credit limit ratios in a major way, adding extremely valuable points to your credit score. In addition, if necessary and appropriate, you'll be provided with a credit attorney who will represent you in dealing with the credit reporting agencies, creditors, and debt collectors to ensure the best results in the quickest manner. This legal counsel is at no additional cost to you, as it's all part of your membership. You'll also be provided with 24/7 credit monitoring, enabling you to track the progression of your credit score as these credit-related services are being implemented while consistently managing and overseeing your credit reports. This is extremely important to the success of your overall credit process. Finally, we take great pride and effort in helping clients build superior credit scores. And many of our clients see their scores go from the 500s and 600s to the 700s and 800s. And once you've achieved a result like that, the last thing you want to happen is to see that credit score destroyed because of identity theft. Therefore, to preserve and secure your credit score and good name, you're provided with premier identity theft protection. The best part is, with our entire complement of credit-related services and our proven effective process, we've seen documented results for major improvement in credit scores in as little as 60 to 90 days. Now, on top of all these credit-related services, the protection plan will also safeguard your assets, families, and finances with an all-inclusive will, trust, and power of attorney estate package called the MyCare Plan, as well as an organizational tool called Financial Lockbox, which safely stores all your personal and financial data to be readily available for the person you choose in case of an emergency. Being prepared with these critical services is the best way to ensure you and your loved ones are cared for in any circumstance. Another excellent advantage of being a protection plan member are several considerable savings discount benefits, including travel, shopping, prescriptions, and insurance options. We certainly believe every family in America needs a protection plan membership. And while the products, services, and benefits within this elite membership could add up to thousands of dollars in cost, the protection plan membership is offered for a one-time activation fee of $99 and a low monthly payment of only $89. And you get the gratification and pleasure knowing each month you are contributing $2 to the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, responsible for educating students on credit and financial matters and providing hundreds of thousands of dollars each year in college scholarships. So imagine you can have a protection plan membership providing you the opportunity for excellent credit, financial control, and peace of mind, all for the same amount of what most people spend on a cup of gourmet coffee each day. Because believe it or not, there are companies and individuals out there offering similar services with fees that exceed $10,000 or that have monthly fees of $99 or more per month for just one service. Now, of course, many people will try to wait for their credit score to increase or for their debts to decrease. But unfortunately, the odds are not in your favor. A high percentage of the time, the negative items you feel will ultimately fall off your credit report don't. And they can stay on indefinitely until you take the appropriate action. We all have good intentions, but until you make a choice to exercise your right to regain and maintain excellent credit, eliminate your debt, and secure your personal and financial affairs, the alternative is choosing to ignore an obvious solution and maybe continue to struggle. Understanding that each day your credit score remains mediocre or poor and your debt load remains high is leading to more wasted dollars and more missed chances of controlling your financial position. Our extensive history, track record, and expertise shows us that in 90 days, in 6 months, in 1 year, in 5 years, your credit and financial position will probably still be in the exact same place. Don't wait. Take action. Enroll. Because the dollars you invest today to significantly increase your credit score and rid yourself of debt are dollars you can save for many years to come. Take control of your financial future. Contact your FES agent and get your protection plan membership started today and begin your peace of mind for the rest of your life.
All right, man. I simply love watching that video, over and over again. If you're just joining us, we just hit the 901 on the dial. That was just a quick, brief video presentation of what this company has to offer. This presentation is specifically designed to show people the opportunity that with that fantastic product that you just saw gives you the opportunity to, basically just change your future. I always tell people, and again, if you just joined us, my name is Henry Baker. I'm a sales director with Financial Education Services, a fantastic company that I'm working with right now that has basically helped me to change my life. A lot of times you hear people say, well, I joined this company, they changed my life. I like for people to understand that in order to change your life, it's going to be you that changes your life, because you can have a fabulous tool in your hand, but if you don't make the decision to change your life, I don't care what you have in your hand, it's not going to change. So I'm very proud to be with this company. Been with this company a good year and a month now. And like I said, it feels real good to be a part of something that is out there to on the front line of the battle that we are against. And I like to always tell people that everyone out there or every company out there wants to sell you something and get their hands on the dollar that you need to take care of your family. So let's go ahead and get this presentation started. Again, like I said, the name of the company is Financial Education Services. Now, let me ask you guys some questions. Why FES? Okay, think about it. Okay, how many people have less than perfect credit, have debt and no idea how to pay it off, don't have their personal and financial affairs in order, dislike their current job, and are looking for a career change? Think about it. How many people need to make more money, can't afford an annual vacation, aren't where they want to be in life, just want a solution and a plan of action? I love the order that they put those questions in, because it kind of literally moves you through life and the different ups and downs that you're going to be faced with. They have all kinds of seminars and opportunities, And I mean, we're talking about not just a little money, but I've heard of seminars where at the end of the seminar, they're offering you an opportunity to be mentored for like 20 grand. And people actually pay it. And the biggest reason people pay it is because they don't have any type of plan of action. And they want an opportunity. They want to do better for their families. And why is this, folks? Our formal education system did not teach us about personal finances. Remember, if you think back to high school days, they taught you about reading, writing, arithmetic, probably even taught you how to count money, but didn't teach you how to manage money. And even more importantly, they do not teach us about success. They give us a semblance of what it could mean, you know, go to school, get a job, but that's all they really teach you. And I always harken back to when I was in high school and I had my first career appointment with my guidance counselor, and he didn't even ask me what I wanted to do. He literally just told me, you know, my options, which was if you're a young black man growing up in Ohio, your career path is to graduate high school and get a job with the leading manufacturer at the time, which was Frigidaire and General Motors. So they don't teach you about success. They peg you as to what they think you're going to be. And to me, that ain't right. Well, here's the rainbow, folks. Financial education services. We provide the financial education and success training needed a long time ago. Services that protect your identity, credit, family, and finances, which I can't wait to get into with you. And then more importantly, a lucrative and a life-changing opportunity. The company was founded in 2004 by Mike Toloff and Parmael Nyack, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, has a very proud A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And here's my favorite part, man, they're debt-free. So you're not going to have to worry about somebody shutting us down because we don't owe nobody nothing, you know, and, you know, that's good. You should follow a company that thinks that way because that's the way you want to think in life. And there's a big reason for that. We have the same key executives since the company's inception. Now, what is this protection plan that I keep talking about? You know, the protection plan that you saw in the video, okay? In life, you need a plan. You know, I used to remember a long time ago when I did another opportunity, one of the guys that used to talk about it all the time said people spend more time planning a 2-week vacation than they do planning their lives. It's a scary thought, but it's a true fact. Now, this protection plan that I'm talking to you about, we put a very strong emphasis on credit. You know, I think about that sometimes, and I'm not a big fan of credit, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and, you know, just be upfront with that. But we have no choice. Credit dictates everything in this life that you do. Whether that's right or wrong, it does. Okay? It's like a vital sign. It's being monitored by someone at all times. It can impact your insurance premiums, interest rates. Folks, you can be denied the ability to rent a home, which means you could be homeless if you don't have good credit. Purchase, even getting credit cards. And scarily, they're, you know, dictating whether or not you can even get a job if you have, based on your credit. And here's the one that's the slow killer, you know, which is the biggest reason why I hate debt. Over the course of your lifetime, a less than perfect credit score can cost you over 200 grand. So that's like, you know, climbing up a hill and just slipping back and forth in the mud. You know, every time you try to climb, you slide down again because it's muddy. And that's what that does. It muddies your life. Well, one of our key products that we have through one of our affiliates, United Credit Education Services, we leverage your legal right to investigate, dispute, and challenge negative items on your credit report. You know, they can put it on at will, put any erroneous bad information, you know, such as like late payments, collections, bankruptcies, judgments, medical bills. You know, there's a lot of people in this world. So there's people out there with the same name as you. So they even put their crap on your credit report. Okay? We have a fabulous portal in which to do this. Okay, now remember now how I said, let me just back up a little bit. We can potentially delete all these items from your credit report because you have a right to challenge anything on your credit report. And that's a key thing to think about there, folks. You have a right to challenge anything and all items on your credit report. Well, at United Credit Education Services, we have a portal for you, award-winning customer support, to guide you through this thing. We'll show you what your score is because, folks, before you can get somewhere, you got to know where you're at. That's why people always say, if they want directions, well, where you at? If you don't know where you are, I can't help you. So that's the case. So we'll show you your score. Then we'll show you the process as we go ahead and help you. Now, remember now, I like using words like that, help you. We're not going to do it for you. It took you 20-some odd years to mess it up, so don't expect us to do it in miraculous things. So we're going to help you get yourself on that path to cleaning up your credit, and we're going to guide you through the entire process. We'll show you what you have, and we'll show you as it gets deleted. United Credit Education Services also has almost a 15-year track record, close to 1 million derogatory items deleted from people's credit reports. So does it work? There's 1 million derogatory items deleted to prove that it does work. Tens of thousands of satisfied clients, and the satisfaction is guaranteed. Now, that's just like the flagship product that we have. We have other products as a part of this protection plan. We have Positive Credit Builder. Not only are we going to show you how to get all that erroneous, obsolete, bad stuff off your credit report, we're going to teach you how to build positive trade lines on your credit profile, and we're amazing at doing it. We also have my favorite product. Like I said, I have a very, very passionate dislike for debt. We have a great interactive tool that will teach you how to pay off your debt in a significantly decreased amount of time than the path that you were already on. The biggest reason people file bankruptcy, folks, is not the debt. They know they owe the debt, are willing to pay the debt. The reason they file bankruptcy is because of the, I don't want to use bad language, but the crooks and criminals that collect debt. The debt collection industry is huge. And this is just people calling you at all hours of the day or at night, calling you at work, calling your relatives, embarrassing you. We have credit attorneys that can help you to combat these I was about to call them gentlemen. Oh, slip of the tongue. These people that harass you, and cause your family a lot of stress. So we have credit attorneys as a part of the protection plan that can help you, and they are amazing. Now, remember how I said your credit is monitored 24 hours, 7 days a week? Well, we want you to take control. We have a tool called Smart Credit that allows you to monitor your credit 24/7 to everything that's going to go on there. Proof is in the pudding. That's what I like to always say. We have documentation. In just 2 months, this young lady's credit score was increased so that she could lower her car insurance by $2,000 per year. That's $2,000 back into her budget, folks. That's huge. This gentleman sitting on the car with his little one popping his head out the sunroof, had a 586 credit score. It was increased to 748, allowing him to buy a car, no money down, and a very low monthly payment. This smiling couple here had a bankruptcy removed, which allowed them to buy a home and saved almost $1,000 per month. This gentleman at the bottom here had a tax lien and a foreclosure deleted from his credit report in just 45 days. Now, also in this award-winning, program that we have, protection plan, oh my goodness, we have LifeLock. If you haven't heard of LifeLock, if you haven't seen the commercials, it is the #1 company in identity theft protection. I've heard stories of how people have had burglaries in their house, and they had left out iPads and iPhones and computers and TVs, and someone broke in the house and didn't touch any of it. Crooks don't want that. They want your Social Security number. Okay? LifeLock protects your Social Security number against people who can steal your identity. That is huge in these days and times because with computers, everything is sophisticated, and you need somebody at your back. Remember how I talk about having a plan is important? Even the Bible says that your mission is to create a legacy for your children's children. How are you going to do that if you don't have a will, trust, power of attorney? And even more importantly, our newest product called Financial Lockbox, which gives you the ability to document all things financial, store it, so your family can be notified. You know, there's billions of dollars in unclaimed life insurance policies that people passed away and never got sent to their beneficiaries because the insurance companies, hey, they're not volunteering to tell you, you know, to pass on that money. They want to keep that money so the rich can keep getting richer. So we have a great little packet there with the will, trust, power of attorney and the additional financial lockbox. There's a great power in being a group. And because of this great group that we put together at Financial Education Services, we also have ways for you to save money. We have a prescription discount card that can save you anywhere from 10% to 85% on much needed prescription drugs. We have an FES discount travel portal. Hey man, we want you to enjoy yourself. So we've got a great website that can save you a lot of money on airline tickets and hotels and things. You got to shop. You got to have clothes on your back. So why not shop through our portal, which can give you valuable cash back on things that you need for day to day. And then as you know, this is a business opportunity presentation. We also have an insurance solution that can provide valuable term life insurance for our agents. The protection plan has a fabulous portal of its own where you can log in and get access to your valuable services that we provide. Now, what is protecting your family lifestyle and future worth? I'm going to say unlimited to infinity. It's very important, but we're going to put a number on it. Over $10,000 individually or over $400 per month for this protection plan that I just showed you. All those products, credit restoration, credit builder, LifeLock, Debt Zero, credit attorney, the My Care plan, which is the will, trust, power of attorney. So you can see how expensive that could be. Well, drum roll, we offer you all those products and services for a one-time $99 activation fee and just $89 per month. I believe the video says it's like about $3 per day. So $3 per day for the month, $89 per month to protect your family's future. Because that's what this is about, folks. Everyone wants to get their hand in your financial cookie jar. Why not have the world's greatest shield, which is the FES Protection Plan Shield, to protect you and your family? Folks, we give back. There's no point in building wealth if you're not helping other people. Each protection plan membership that we have donates $2 to our Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, a foundation that is geared to educate young people ages 8 to 18 on the matters of personal finance, which, like I said, schools are not doing. And we also offer college scholarships to high school seniors and college freshmen. Great product. Now, I always ask this question. You know, I like being on the webinar. I'm hoping you're nodding when I say this, but what do you think of the products? I agree. They're fantastic. So if you've got an opportunity to have access to something that valuable, wouldn't you want to share it? Because that's what business is about, sharing things. You know, I always used to love the analogy of if you see a good movie, you don't finish the movie and go, oh, I'm not going to tell anybody about it. You get on your phone, you're like, oh my God, man, did you see that movie? Oh, it was just awesome. Well, how about an opportunity to share a fabulous product with all the people that you care about and the future people that you're going to care about? Because, folks, this world, we're always going to meet new people. So let's talk about this fabulous career opportunity that we have. How many people today control their income, schedule, advancement, benefits, retirement, and future? Who? Had to pause on that for a second because you start to think about it. And if you have a job, you control none of that. The company could realize that their profits are dwindling, and the first thing they do when profits are dwindling is fire somebody. Or they like to use that very fancy word, layoff. like that mattered. You know, you're still out of a job and have no way to take care of your family. You know, you got these very valuable magazines in front of you. The gentleman that was finished at 40, replaced by somebody in Silicon Valley. And then, you know, I would never want to see my grandmother, who I love so much, out there on rollerblades, not rollerblades, but roller skates, you know, serving dinner to somebody. Just not anything in my plans. Well, welcome to hybrid marketing. This is where corporate America meets entrepreneurship. This is our way of providing this valuable protection plan and giving you a way to earn additional income. Because no amount of budgeting or anything is going to change your future like being able to make some extra money, folks. Okay, so what do we do to earn income and benefits? Folks, we have two divisions, okay? We develop corporate accounts and establish personal clients with that fabulous protection plan membership that I told you about. But then we also have a second way to earn income and benefits, and that's business development, where we recruit, train, and manage a nationwide sales organization. Folks, I said nationwide, okay? Keep that in mind as we go through. So let's talk about those corporate accounts. You know, there are lots of industries out there that require you to have an excellent credit score in order for you to be able to utilize their services. You can't buy a home without having an excellent credit score. You can't buy a car. You just can't do those things. These things require that. So we establish corporate accounts with these folks to help them do business and make more money. And at the same time, you'll be able to make more money yourself. We also allow you to earn income by selling the protection plan to people out there. Okay, so for each protection plan sale, you can earn $100. Plus now, folks, and this is where the business thing starts to come in. Plus, there is a $12 per month residual. You know, I always ask people, which one excites you more? That one-time $100 or that $12 every month? You know, if you really think about it, that $12 every month should excite you. But you do get a $100 commission as well. So in a theoretical example, the income potential, if you sold 2 of these very valuable personal protection plan customers per week, you make about $800 per month. If you sold 5 per week, you make $2,000. 10 per week, $4,000 a month. 20 protection plan customers per week can net you over $100,000 per week. Per year, excuse me, per week, that would be fabulous, but per year. And also, all of our services can be sold individually too, or some of them, excuse me, not all of them. The My Care Plan, which is the Will Trust Power of Attorney, LifeLock, Rental Karma, which is a fantastic program that allows you to put your rental history on your credit report. We have Secured Cards, Smart Credit, and even the merchant services. Business development. Now, J. Paul Getty said, it's better to get 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of your own. Think on that for a second. Makes sense, doesn't it? As an agent, if you were an agent in particular, we have another way for you to make money with our company called a customer acquisition bonus. The company wants you to build agents and customers. It's a combination of both. So we have you here as an agent. You go out and hire me. I'm very happy. I've got a big old smile on my face, ready to get out there and do some business, take over the world. So I go out and sell 2 of those protection plan memberships. So I made my $100 plus the residual times 2, right? So I'm stoked. You know, it's like $224 in my budget. Well, because you trained, mentored, coached me, company's going to give you a $100 customer acquisition bonus plus the residual. If you get promoted to field trader in this company, folks, that's just going out and hiring a couple people, building a team. I like that. You see that down at the bottom? There's a requirement, a $1,600 team volume requirement. Not you volume, team volume. So you got a couple of people, you know, that joins you in this mission to save the world. You go out and do the same work, you know, or the agent that you hire does the same work, 2 protection plans. The company's going to give you a bigger check, $160 plus the residual. Senior field trader, now your team is really growing. You're doing some great things. Same work, $240 plus the residual. Look at the position that I told you I'm at. Same work, over $380 CAB bonus plus residual. So this is the business aspect that I'm trying to get across to you folks. You know, it's paid to unlimited levels. You will be paid this from the what do they say, started from the bottom, now we're here. Well, there you are. You're up at the top there. Unlimited bonuses. Now, remember how I said we help you to recruit and train a nationwide sales organization? Our company is in all 50 states. You know, I just noticed something. I got a little bone to pick. Hawaii ain't on this map. I'm gonna have to get in touch with somebody on that one. All right. Well, look, you got your sales director somewhere in the Midwest, you know, chilling out, you know, enjoying himself in Kansas or Missouri or wherever that is. He's got an agent in California who has a field trainer. So agent in Northern and got a field trainer in Southern. Got an agent in Texas. Somebody up there in New Jersey. Somebody over there in Alabama. Wow. They go out. They put in work. They want to build their business. They want to grow too. Look what happens. All those bonuses roll up. About $5,000 in total CAB bonuses. Here we go with those theoretical examples again. If you did this once a month, that's $5,000 a month. That is more than most jobs out there, man. And all you're doing is helping and building a fantastic team. If you did this once a week, about $20,000 per month. What if you did this twice a week? Whew, man, am I blowing your mind yet? Now, this is one of my favorite parts of this presentation. If you get this, you are exactly who we're looking for, okay? Because we're not looking for anyone. We're looking for the right people, okay? The protection plan, we all know is valuable. Look what happens if you're an agent with our company. If you bring 5 agents and or customers, your protection plan is free. Folks, I haven't had to pay for my protection plan since, I don't know, like I think May of last year. That's huge. That's huge. So by building a business and building a team, you don't have to pay for the protection plan. That's very powerful, folks. Hope you get it. Because if you get that, you're on your way. Now, if those 5 people do the same thing that you did, that brings 25 protection plans into your business. If they didn't do the same thing, that's 125. You're starting to see what's happening here? A trend. If that scenario works out, you can have over 19,530 protection plan memberships in your organization, which will bring you about $75,000 per month. Wow. That's deep, right? That is amazing. And that is just the power of duplication, of someone getting a good thing and then somebody else wanting that same good thing. Isn't that beautiful? Say you only did 10% of that. It's about $7,500 per month. 10% of that, $750. That's still life-changing money into your budget. Now, continue with this power of that protection plan. We have this thing called the FES Rest and Relaxation Club. You know, building rest and relaxation in retirement. That's what that's all about, okay? Now, this is based on the accumulation of your personal and team protection plan memberships. There's a minimum requirement to be in this club of $500 protection plans. But wait a minute. I just showed you in the previous slide that through duplication, you can have over 20,000. So 500, that's doable, okay? Once you believe it's doable, it can be done. At the first level, the company's going to give you a $600 monthly hourly payment. The next level up from that, one time 10, 25, and 50K cash bonuses. Up from that, a $1,500 expense allowance, which also includes that previous $600 monthly expense allowance. $5,000 monthly for a house payment, retirement bonus of up to $25K monthly, and then also lifetime bonuses of $100 to $250K monthly. That's a very powerful protection plan. This picture here just goes to show you that it can be done. There's a bunch of people in that picture that prove that it can be done. The Rest and Realization Club total benefits are worth over $3 million annually. Now, training and support. Now, you need training in order to get somewhere, right? You know, I love the analogy that they always say that if you receive 100% of information and then you pass it on to someone else, that information is reduced by 50%. Starting to see a trend here. If you try to relay something to one person, told them to tell the next person, that information can be diminished. Okay? Well, that don't work. Okay? Well, we have this great asset in our tool belt called FES Academy, where it doesn't really matter who invited you to look at FES, because that person cannot impede your success. You can plug into this system, and you may even go out and do better than the person that invited you. With our online training, conference calls, local trainings, I mean, goodness, this webinar that I'm doing for you right now is all a part of this whole system that we have. Results are everything. Results, everything else is irrelevant. We got a couple of real estate brokers here who, were stressed out, waiting weeks and even months, causing tremendous stress on their family. They joined part of FES, turned it into a full-time career. Now they're regional vice presidents and members of the Rest and Realization Club. This gentleman was a business owner. You know, his money was going backwards. You know, he joined FES. Now he's a vice president and a member of the Rest and Realization Club. This is the great David Moon. I was a radio broadcaster. He indirectly brought me into the business. Look at him, man. He's a regional vice president, member of the Rest and Realization Club. This young lady here was in retail, working 70 hours per week. I thought you were only supposed to work 40 hours per week. I guess not in her case. But look at her now. She's a regional vice president, member of the Rest and Realization Club. You know, I love, we're only going to show you like maybe 3 or 4 of these. But what I love about them is we've got a magazine that we pass out that's full of them that made it to the Rest and Realization Club. And, it's kind of neat to see somebody that is like you doing very well. It's just awesome. All right, so let's talk about your level of interest as we're moving forward here, okay? You could, number one, have excellent credit, all your personal affairs in order, have a successful career, but could provide referrals. 2, interested in the protection plan membership. 3, interested in the protection plan membership and the financial opportunity and just need a game plan on how to get started. So you ask yourself, are you 1, 2, or 3? If you're 3, steps to get started in this business, because I just moved right through that, huh? And you got to be number 3 after hearing that fabulous presentation, right? Okay, option A, to becoming an agent. You can enroll $199, $199, folks. People spend that in a couple of days. You can spend that to change your family's future. And then an $89 protection plan membership. Folks, there's no point in enrolling in something, becoming an agent, if you don't have a protection plan membership yourself. Matter of fact, that is a company requirement. We're not even going to let you become an agent if you don't have a protection plan membership, because you can't sell something you don't have any experience doing with yourself. Then we have option B, which we call our Pro Builder, and this is the one where you can go and you can get 2 days of professional training, which I'm going to go and get myself in Vegas on April the 28th. Uh-oh, I said it on the webinar. That means it has to be real. So those are your 2 options. Now, what you will learn at that very fabulous pro building training, and that's the way you should start your business, folks. Sometimes I can be so hard-headed, but hey, I'm going to get mine. How to establish corporate accounts, how to sell protection plan memberships, how to establish a substantial team of agents, how to manage a nationwide organization. Wow, wait a minute, they're going to teach me how to do that? How to understand and maximize the compensation plan, how to build a long-term residual income, how to become a successful FES leader, and how to have the right mindset. Wow, amazing. Once you're an agent, you'll have your own personalized website. You have an online sales tracking system. You'll have agent and customer support at your disposal, access to professional marketing materials, weekly pay, and because you have started the business, you'll be entitled to some tax advantages. So the benefits of the protection plan membership, that's like I said, that's what you need. you have step 2, become a protection plan member yourself, because you'll be changing your life at the same time that you're building a business. Folks, that's huge. And then number 3, expose people to FES. There's that great movie that you just saw. After you saw that great movie, you call up everybody. You sharing it on social media. You telling everybody, well, if you change your life, you should let everyone know you've changed your life. They're going to see it, okay? Now, become great at exposing this business or telling people about the great movie. So you got yourself, you have contacts, you have people that care about you and people that you care about. You have trust, you have rapport with those people. We're over at FES, we're the experts. We have respect and credibility. So your job is very easy, to edify and promote your FES expert, and we will help you to expose people to this business, okay? So step 4 is decide whether or not you want to be slow or pro. And like I always tell people in this presentation, there ain't no right or wrong way to do this business, slow or pro. Either one is great. I like to call my slow builders, I like to call those people who love what they do. I drive Uber. I love driving Uber. But you know what? It hasn't stopped me from becoming a sales director within this company. You still have access to everything that you need to expose people to this business. Now we got our pros who want to go ahead and take it to the next level and become full-time with this business. Either way works. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So just a quick recap. What is your level of interest? Provide referrals, become a customer, become an agent. Option 1, 2, or 3. Man, congratulations and welcome to the FES team. All right, man. Thank you for attending this portion of the seminar. The next portion is for our agents. We're going to provide some training, but if you're just brand new and you want to learn a little bit more about us, you're welcome to continue along with me on the presentation. Just give me a couple seconds to get the next set of slides up. Wish I was technologically savvy enough to have some transition music. Maybe I'm going to figure that out for the next webinar. All right, welcome all you glorious agents who have made the decision to be a part of this wonderful, fabulous company. I'm so excited about going to my Secret of Success training on April the 28th. I've already, set it, already planned it. I got a couple of agents that are in Vegas that are going to join me. If you're out there and you haven't taken Secret of Success training, I'd encourage you to, bump into me in Vegas because I will be there on the April 28th training. All right, now, the topics that we're going to go over today is number 1, developing the right mindset, team member, agent responsibilities, get to know your back office, FES products and services, selling the service, expanding your team, FES team, understanding the compensation plan. I love that. You got to know how to get paid, folks. Training and utilize the system. Okay, first and foremost, what is your reason for getting started? I absolutely love this, this question here. What is your reason for getting started? My father's a pastor, and he used to always tell me that, sometimes people got to be beat upside the head, before they come to Christ, meaning they got to go through a whole bunch of stuff before they come. It's kind of a very similar analogy for business. If you're not going through something at your job or not happy with where you're at, you're not going to make that change. But let's go a little bit even deeper. What is your reason for getting started? The analogy I always like to use is, what is your why? Why are you doing this? And folks, your why has to be powerful. It has to be so powerful that you can get through all the no's and negativity that you're going to be hit with. You're going to be hit with all kinds of stuff when you're trying to build a business. And if you don't have a powerful why, you're not going to make it through. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't have to know you to be able to tell you that, okay? You've got to get through, and you need a powerful why. So it can't be something as simple as, oh, I want to make a lot of money. That's not a powerful why. That is a quitter's why. Man, think about your family, your family's future, your dreams. Those are your whys, folks. Okay, are you viewing this more as a hobby or strictly a supplemental income, or as a career serious business with high expectations, significant earning potential along with freedom and time and control? So that's your thing. The answer to these questions will determine the level of commitment and work ethic you need. You see that, folks? So, number one, set realistic goals. Okay? I want $1 million tomorrow. Is not a realistic goal. I want $1 million in 2 years. Or I want $1 million in a month. It doesn't really matter. But make sure it's realistic. If you're only making about $12,000 a year, don't think you're going to start making $12,000 a month tomorrow. Okay? Keep that in mind. Have realistic expectations for those goals. Have long-term thinking in mind, and more importantly, be persistent. Never, never, ever give up on your dreams. Have a great attitude, folks. Be positive, man. Attitude is choice. You can choose to be depressed, or you can choose to be happy. I choose to be happy every single day. I love it. Be open, humble. And, I know Sung Hee is listening. She always laughs when I say this. Humble and willing to learn. The amount of times that young lady probably wanted to choke me when I wasn't listening. I know she's laughing right now. Be passionate, positive, and have fun, folks. The most important component to reach financial freedom with FES is your mindset. What is on your mind? Okay? Now, let's talk about our live corporate overviews, and how we operate. Okay? These overviews will take place in different ways. It's in a webinar right now. This webinar is being recorded, so it will be in a video format for you too. We have conference calls, and then we also have one-on-one meetings. Corporate overviews are run like a successful franchise. I always love the analogy of McDonald's. McDonald's is not successful because of the food. I mean, if you really want to get down to it, the food is freaking awful. I don't care what nobody says. It's bad for you and not good for you, but people eat McDonald's every day. And there's a reason, folks, because no matter where you go to McDonald's in the world, everything is the same. You know what you're going to get when you go in there. That's a system, folks. If you step into a McDonald's, get to the cash register, and close your eyes, I guarantee you could point out where everything is at that in the front. You point left, you see the place where they do the fries, the drive-through window. You point right behind you, you see the people back there making the burgers. So you could literally do that. And our overviews are run exactly the same way. If you've been listening to this seminar with me every Saturday, I generally do not change what I say. It's all the same information. I might have a little different story that I might tell here and there, but it's designed for you to be able to do the same thing that I do, okay? That's what system is all about. And we're going to talk about that a lot throughout this thing, okay? If we do the corporate overview live, everyone shares in the cost of the venue. Then this is a team sport, okay? Guests and new agents who are in their first 30 days do not pay anything. They attend for free. We want you to get off to a good start. So at home, you can have them at your house. We have them at our office. And then there's times when we have really big meetings at hotels. Okay, team. Together, everyone achieves more. This is a team effort, folks. Be supportive and show up. New agents are a vital part of our team, so make them feel welcome. Okay, now, this is a business, folks, and there is decorum. There are ways to behave whenever you come to one of these corporate overviews. Be on time. If you're not 15 to 20 minutes early, folks, you are late. And I don't care what nobody says. You need to be there early, okay? And if you're inviting someone, oh man, make sure you're forget that 10 minutes. I don't like why they put that on there. Stick with that 20 minutes, okay? Folks, success leaves clues. Therefore, image is important. Dress appropriately, folks. This is a business. If you go to work, you need to look like you're ready to go to work. So it's business attire or business casual. Be presentable and professional. If you want people to take you serious, have them look the part. Okay? Make sure, and then also, here, this is very important, folks. If you're going to invite somebody, make sure they know to dress business casual or professional. Okay? Because you don't want them to show up in slippers and shorts and everybody's in suits and ties. They'd feel out of place, and that would just diminish the whole presentation for them. Okay? Turn off those cell phones, folks. There is nothing that you need to give up as far as a phone call is for an hour. Okay? And then introduce your guests to other agents. Remember how I was showing you in the previous video the examples of different people in all walks of life? If you've got a guest that's in the travel industry, there's probably a good chance that one of our agents was in the travel industry before. Introduce them to that person. They'll have so much to talk about. Isn't that awesome? Carry on casual conversation. Do not do an overview before the overview. Okay? If they ask questions about FES, simply tell them everything will be explained in the overview. And then you focus on edifying the presenter. You know, as an example, if someone says, oh, Henry, what is this all about? Dude, it's going to be explained in just a second. Henry Baker is about to do the presentation. You're going to love him, man. He's funny. He's great. He can explain it better than I can. Wasn't that easy? You didn't have to explain anything. They're already there, okay? Sit with your guests during the overview. Fill the seats to the front first, folks. If you come in the room and there's seats in the front, make sure you sit in the front. That way, it's easier for people that come in behind you to find the seat without interrupting the presentation. Sit up, pay attention, and more importantly, participate and be involved. I know you've been to your third or fourth overview, but still pay attention, be involved, because it's a first time for somebody in that room, and you don't want to, diminish their experience, okay? During the overview, please be respectful, okay? Do not talk, text, eat, pass anything. And oh my goodness, do not get up for any reason. Nothing is more disturbing to a presenter than someone that gets up and goes and walk out or whatever, okay? Stay awake. It's not that long, my goodness, all right? It's just an hour. Okay. We are in the sorting business, okay? This is not for everyone, okay? Keep that in mind, folks. We're not looking for anybody. We're looking for the right agents. I always like to say, when people watch, the presentation in the beginning, if they don't realize how good this is, they're just not right for us. That's not good or bad. It's not for everybody. We're in the sorting business. Keep that in mind, okay? After the overview is finished, you heard me in the previous presentation. Let me ask you, are you a 1, 2, or 3? Oh my God, isn't that simple? Number 1, I'm not interested at the time, but can refer some people. 2, I ask some questions, or I'm interested in the Protection Plan membership, or some of the other services. And 3, I'm ready to get started. Folks, people are generally either 1 or 3. 2s become 3s. It's just that simple. And always remember, a person saying no to you and they're a 1, they become amazing referrals. And a lot of times, my 1s have always become 3s. Just not that day. They become 3s at a later time. So keep the follow-up up. 2, find out which service they're interested in and focus on the Protection Plan membership. Remember, the Protection Plan membership has all of our services in it. So that's where you put your focus. And 3, ask them if they want to get started as a slow or pro. And if they're in a position to take advantage and getting started right now, not tomorrow, right now. At the end of the overview, you should have your paperwork, computer set up. You should be ready to go to get some folks enrolled, folks. You're in business. You're not playing, okay? So whether they are a 1, 2, or 3, if you do not feel comfortable, don't you remember you're edifying your experts? Believe me, if you come up to me and you want me to do the 1, 2, or 3, I will do it for you with a big, goofy grin on my face. I will help you build your business. And there are other FES experts out there who brought you into the business who are willing to do that for you as well. Now, get to know your back office. Okay, your back office is www.myfes.net/your username, which is usually your first initial last name, or if you got one of those popular last names or first initial last name, it might have H Baker 44, you know, something of that nature. Now, where to sign up a new agent? Interesting, right? Under your agent website, career opportunity, highlighted in blue, join our team. Got to know where to send somebody or to take somebody if you want to bring them in. And the form is so unbelievably easy, you know, to sign somebody up. We also have paperwork that you want to fill out so you can have a record of everybody that you enroll. How to sign up a new customer. Are you seeing a pattern here, folks? And underneath the products tab, there's a credit restoration, and there's a button that you click that says enroll now. Pretty simple, huh? And it's just as easy to enroll an agent as it is to enroll a customer. Remember, we want a combination of agents and customers. Don't feel bad because somebody decided to be a customer. We need those too, folks. Remember, customer acquisition bonus. It's not just, agent bonus. It's customer bonus. So keep that in mind, folks, okay? So here's where you log in as an agent. You know, you click on that agent login button, and then you got access to a very incredible back office with all the information you need, you know, telling you what your highest earned title is, telling you what your volume is, so you can keep your titles and earn a substantial amount of income. We have reports. We got highlighted there, retraction report and projected sales report. Two very, very important reports that you're going to see as you grow through the course of this business. Folks, retraction means giving back, which means if you sold something and the customer decides they don't want to use the service, you're going to get a retraction. So you need to know about that. You want to be ready for that, you know, when you're budgeting your money. And then you got your projected sales report, which is telling you that you got some protection plans that are going to come in, so you still got money coming in later on in the month. This back office gives you the opportunity to see your organization, to see how many field trainers you have, how many senior field trainers, sales directors, all that good stuff. You can know exactly what title everyone in your organization has. And that may be somebody you don't know because remember, you're training a nationwide sales organization. CAB report, that's huge, folks. That tells you that you got big bonuses coming, you know, when it was paid and, you know, how much money you got coming, you know, when your customer acquisition bonuses come in, and then there's that retraction report. You know, I like to pause on this one for a second because this report lets you know if someone did not pay their protection plan membership. And it's not because they didn't want to. You know, technology changes every day. I remember I had a customer who loved the protection plan, but his got not really canceled, but it went into the retraction report. And I was like, whoa, this guy loves it. So I called him up. And he's like, oh, man, did it really? I just got a new chip in my credit card. So I didn't know that, I needed to update my information. And then it takes about 20 seconds for him to go in, log into his protection plan, update the new credit card information, and he comes out that report. So monitor this report because it's not because they don't want the service. It's because they probably didn't even know it got canceled. Also, we have our FES University. Oh my goodness, man! Where you get the opportunity to become a season pass holder with the company, you get a chance to sign up for Secret of Success training and the boot camps and all the different things that they have. It has a media center, which is fabulous, where you can see all the how-to videos and different things that you need to do to build your business. We have our Monday new member training, Monday motivational Monday call, Tuesday new agent overview, product training, and even for some Spanish speaking folks, we have some stuff there. I love scripts. Dude, when you're building a business, you've never done this before. You've never made a phone call. Even though you've made phone call to people before, you've never made a phone call where you're soliciting something. So guess what? We've got a script that you can just have in your hand when you're making that phone call, and all you got to do is basically just read off the script. Don't that make it easier? Wait till you try. I'm telling you, you try with the script, your conversation is going to go so much better. And then once you get really good at it, you probably won't even need the script. Let's talk about the products that we have, FES products and services. We have a lot of very fabulous tools to not only help you, but help other people in your life make it through this thing. But our flagship product is the FES Protection Plan. In the bottom left of your back office, you'll see that little battery, and then you'll see the ability for where you log into your FES Protection Plan, and then you go into your portal, okay? So your initial password for your FES Protection Plan is your email address and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. Okay? It'll take you to the dashboard. You get into the dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and kind of keep on flipping through these because they haven't updated the new portal, so I don't want too many folks to get too caught up on the portal, but the products have not changed. You got the credit restoration tab. You know, you'll be able to check your progress on your credit restoration. You got your credit builder. You got your credit attorneys. You got your smart credit. You got all these things in there to help you to change your life, to get prepared to talk to people and help them change their lives. It's a beautiful thing how that works. Once you do yours, or as you're doing yours, you get a chance to bring people along on that journey. But in order to use these services, you have to turn in your verification documents. That's your Social Security, something with your Social Security number, and something with your home address. Okay? So remember, like I said, United Credit assists you by leveraging your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Okay? That Fair Credit Reporting Act is huge. It gives you the right to dispute anything on your credit report. And folks, that means whether it's yours and you know it's yours, you still have the right to dispute it. Having a right to do something is a very powerful thing in America, but most people don't take advantage of it. You know, only the attorneys and the rich and the powerful, they do it all the time, while the poor and the middle class just suffer. Well, we're going to give you the education to put yourself up there with the upper class. Sign and mail. Key word, folks. Make sure you tell your people they have to sign the letter. So many people have mailed out letters and they got to sign them, but those credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they're looking for any reason not to do what we want them to do. So don't give them any ammunition. Okay? They have 30 days after receiving the dispute letters to respond. If they don't respond, then hey, folks, things fall off. Okay? And then once you finish that part, you or your customer must give us the updated information that you get from the credit bureaus. Remember, we're sending you the letters so you can mail them. We can't mail them for you. So hence, the results are not going to come to us. They're going to come to you. So if they come to you, then you have to mail those, email those dispute results back to our company. Okay? And then after that point, after 60 days, then we do another set of disputes. And we keep doing disputes until the credit goes to where we want that credit to go. Folks, the credit restoration process is awesome, but I want people to understand something about the credit restoration process. You have to know what your customers are seeing. Their portal is different than ours as agents. So these next set of slides show you what you're looking at, so you don't look like kind of like slow when they say, oh, which tab do I click on? And then you're going from yours. You need to know what theirs looks like. And we have the ability for you to experience what the customer experiences by going to this website here and then putting in the 99999 username and the 4 nines on the password, so you can experience what the customer experiences too, so you can get a good feel. Get with your field trainer, and your field trainer can show you how to do that, okay? All right, so Positive Credit Builder, our next product, is a way for not just for them to get the things disputed from their credit report. Now we want to teach you how to have proper credit habits. You know, we want to teach you that all this junk mail that you're getting, you need to rip that up and shred it. You know, you need positive trade lines on your credit report in order for your credit score to grow. Okay, we have credit attorneys. Remember I said it, man, and this is, you know, I mean, every product is powerful, so I know I sound like a broken record, but peace of mind is huge. There is nothing in this world better than financial peace, man. And peace from these scumbags that call you and demand your money. I mean, some of the things I've heard them say are the horror stories. I had a client call me up. She signed up as a customer, good friend of mine. And she signed up because somebody called her auntie and told her auntie that she was a bad person and wasn't paying her bills. Oh my God, how embarrassing is that? They do not have the right to do that. So she got with our credit attorneys, and our credit attorneys nipped that stuff in the bud. You know, I haven't had a chance to talk with her, but she's definitely got some peace of mind now and got these people to knock that stuff off. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. That's huge, okay? Our credit attorneys will take legal action to fix your credit report. Also will sue for money damages when these, buttholes do things that they're not supposed to do, okay? Now, to know what's going on with your credit is huge. 24/7. With Smart Credit, you have the ability to check your credit and see what's going on. And it'll send you alerts when your credit score improves and things of that nature, which I find really cool, okay? But you must go into your portal and you must click the link to activate your Smart Credit. There's a one-time charge of $1 that's there to authenticate and make sure you're not one of those credit trolling robots that they have out there. You know, they have those sophisticated computer programs. Folks, having a plan is huge. You know, knowing where your money's going to go. I'm a realtor. I know what it's like to see someone, trying to save their home, but they couldn't save their home because they didn't have a will, and the breadwinner passed away or something. You don't want that to happen to your family. You want to know that if, when you go to meet the Lord, that your family is still being taken care of, and that's your mandate. As the what they call it, the patriarch or matriarch of your family. Whether it's a husband or whether it's a wife. Last will expresses your desires, and the will is very, very, very powerful. It tells and legally everything that you want done with your inheritance. But folks, we're getting into this very complex world where you need something even additional to the will. You need a trust. Trust protects your will and protects what's going to happen. Trust can even protect you from creditors. Protect your family. When you put things in trust. So get that thing taken care of, man. And your health care power of attorney to know what happens to you. It happens to you with your medically, and you have a financial power of attorney to still allow your loved ones to be able to do things. Once you're not around. Identity theft. That's the criminals' main thing right now. Man, they have agents everywhere, man. I've heard horror stories of how people go to buy something at the department store, and next thing you know, their credit card information is stolen. And, now they got to worry about some people charging long-distance calls from Zimbabwe somewhere. Your social security number. These things, identity theft protection is huge. I've had people tell me they want this protection plan just for that. Then they realize how good it is with everything else that we have as well. Okay, and we do ours with LifeLock. Make sure that you go into your portal and you click the activate your service. Then I think a few days later, it's going to tell you to, sign up for your service as well. Okay, the buttons work. My favorite product, Debt Zero. Telling you folks, there is nothing like being able to live debt-free. I'm not quite debt-free yet, but I'm starting to feel how good it feels to make money and not have that money directed to something that I'm forced to pay. Think about that for a second, folks. Every time you get your paycheck, somebody got their hand out. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to look at your money and say, I don't know where I want to spend my money today? Ooh, come on now. Think about that for a second. Usually you get your paycheck and it goes every which way but loose. Imagine your paycheck and you going, I wonder where I want to spend my money today. Man, that is an incredible feeling. We have a program called Debt Zero that erases all those debts, gets them out of your life. So now you take control of your outcome, not someone else. People live paycheck to paycheck because that paycheck is gone the minute they get it. And that's a scary thought, folks. So get your get out of debt free card, is what I like to call it, and utilize Debt Zero. Financial Lockbox is one of our newest products, but it's fantastic because it gives you the ability to put all of your valuable financial information into a lockbox, a computer lockbox, that notifies by email all your beneficiaries if something were to happen, God forbid. Okay? And that's what that portal looks like. And then here's one of my, because I don't like debt, and I'm not a big fan of insurance either. Okay, it's one of the biggest industries out there. I think it's like number 1 or number 3. Can't remember exactly, but that means there's a lot of people paying for life insurance. Okay, and a lot of bad life insurance. Well, our company provides you as an agent with $100,000 in term life insurance. There's some requirements that you need to meet to get it, but after being with the company for 4 months, you'll get your certificate for $30,000 of term life insurance. After you've been with us for a year, which I have, I got my certificate about maybe a month ago for $100,000 in term life insurance if something happened to me. And that's part of my protection plan that I haven't paid since May. So if you want to get out of paying insurance, come and join us, man. And you know what? Let me back up. You should not have to have life insurance. You should be self-insured, which means you should build enough wealth that if something happened to you, you don't need somebody to send you some life insurance, okay? But hey, the company has $100,000 for you. That's part of your protection plan. Man, that's all you need anyway, right? And then you build wealth so you don't need this crap, okay? Now, we fill out your beneficiary form so we can know where to send it, and then, of course, meet the qualifications. I love getting cash back. Wouldn't you? We have a discount shopping portal. You see some of the great companies that are there, Macy's and Best Buy, one of my favorite places. Oh, I love Walmart. Just going to Walmart. Don't you just go into Walmart sometimes just to go into Walmart? Okay. And then we have this shop for youth financial literacy program that we provide, so we can send some of that shopping money to our Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, which I think is awesome. We have a great tool that we utilize so you can educate your children called YFL Family Mint. So you get a chance to sit down with your kids and teach your kids how to manage money. Man, ain't that great? This discount prescription card, that you can use to save money on your prescription drugs. Man, the drug industry, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're number 1. Insurance is probably number 3. But they make a lot of money off of the pills and things that people need for vital life-saving situations and everything, prescription discount card. Now, reasons why you need your protection plan membership. So your family is protected. So you have your own personal testimony. So you can help guide others to complete their services. Remember, I said that before. Number 1, protect yourself. Number 2, have your testimony. And number 3, your testimony can help you guide other people. Okay, talk about how to sell it. Simple. Be a product of the product. No one person should believe in the product more than you. I was very proud realtor, before I did this business. And I used to have this saying that I love, selling houses, and I love helping people to get into houses because I think if you own your own home, you can truly retire someday. Well, I believe in this one too, even more, because being completely debt-free is my goal, so I want everybody else to have it too. Use the tools. You ain't got to reinvent the wheel. People always think they got to come up with some new high-spangled way to do things. No, the tools are there. You don't see somebody go out and buy a McDonald's and then try to revolutionize the way that they sell McDonald's. No, they use the same exact system that the McDonald's from the other side of town uses, and next thing you know, they're just as successful. Most McDonald's franchise owners own like 3 or 4 of them or more. We have magazines. We have all these different tools that you can use. And look, folks, use the script. There's a script for everything. Use it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Marketing materials, everything that you need, to build this business. This presentation that I'm doing for you right now is sitting in the back of the back office. And don't even get me started on protection.pays.com. I expose that to everyone that I know. If they don't respond to protection.pays.com, we're in the sorting business anyway, right? I just move on to the next person. Remember, team up with your expert. That's what your expert is here for. All you have to do is focus on edifying and promoting your expert. I'm going to go through these next few slides, fairly quickly. Get with your field trainer on the different ways and different products and services that we have to offer, okay? And remember, those corporate accounts are huge, okay? Now, but remember this thing about the corporate account, though. The corporate account is $47 a month, but it only provides 2 of our services, okay? So, like I had a client that wanted to sign up for the corporate account, and he only wanted LifeLock and credit repair for his employees. That's great, right? $47 a month, 2 of our very valuable, powerful services. So set up those corporate accounts, okay? Remember, the protection plan is $89. That's why I kind of go through these slides very quickly, because I don't want anyone to get confused over the cost of our services, okay? Now, let's talk about expanding your FES team. That's a very powerful statement. It's better to get 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of your own. J. Paul Getty. That's the key. This is a people business. We are looking for people who are dissatisfied and looking for an exciting and lucrative career. We're looking for the right people. Lack of money, free time, family time, a better future, etc. Remember, focus on your personal contacts, okay? We're in the exposing business. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again, okay? So learn how to edify the person that brought you into the business, okay? Download this form from your back office. Go into that form section and find this. Learn about the person you're edifying. Know about him. Get to know him. You're going to be spending a lot of time with your FES expert anyway, right? Folks, expose. Don't recruit. We are not begging, okay? That's very important. This is the best business I've ever seen. So if a person doesn't see that, we're in exposing business. Move on to the next person to expose. No matter how much you think that person will be great, that person ain't going to be great unless they want to be great. Make a list and don't prejudge, okay? Put everyone that you know, both unsuccessful and successful. Everyone must go on the list. Everyone must be exposed. And then just follow the personal contact script. Remember to be new, because you are. I used to love it. One of my trainers when I was in real estate, he used to always get a giggle out of me because I took advantage of being new better than anyone on the planet. Anytime somebody asked me a question, I was not ashamed to say, "Oh, I don't know, I'm brand new. Let me get you with my mentor." Boom, house sold. But eventually he looked at me and said, "Hey, you're going to learn." Once I learned, then of course I became that expert. And that's the way duplication works, folks. But be new. And I love protectiontopays.com because if they take the time to look at this video and look at the presentation that follows the video on this, 1 and then 2 and I think 3, 4. If they don't get this business from looking at that, you didn't have to waste any time. You send it to them. What did it take you? 20 seconds to send it to them by text or email? And then they look at it. If they call you, then that was somebody you need to recruit because they got it, okay? So you save you from wasting your time, okay? And remember, after exposing the short video, ask them if they are 1, 2, or 3. Isn't that great? I love 1, 2, or 3. That's how you expose people, folks. All right? And like I said, I love the 3-way call. That's a great way to recruit someone, Get your mentor, your FES expert on the phone with you. And promote the next upcoming event. Promote to your webinar. Promote to your live overview. Promote to your one-on-one. Promote to your national conference call. Compensation. How do we get paid? I love that. We earn weekly and monthly commissions. The week ends Saturday at midnight Pacific time. Commissions are paid on Thursdays. Monthly commissions are paid on the second Thursday of the month. So we constantly get paid. We get paid 8 ways. We get personal sales commissions, fast track bonus, customer acquisition bonuses, level overrides, field training bonuses, senior field training bonuses, affinity bonuses, generational overrides, and then our global profit sharing pool. Okay, I'm going to go through this one quick on the fast track bonus. You get with your field trainer on that one. But our customer acquisition bonus is a great way to get paid. Okay, it's once an agent reaches that 340 in personal sales volume, and now after the convention, they have to have 2 protection plan sales, whether that's the sale that they make or a sale that you place underneath them. And like I said, get with your field trainer on that, and he'll really break down with you how to trigger that. But as you know, as an agent, it's $100, field trainer $160, senior field trainer $240, sales director $380, and then as you get promoted up, level after level after level, you will see that. So to make it the field trainer, you need to have 2 personally sponsored active agents anywhere on your team with a minimum of $400 of volume, okay? So $1,600 in total team volume gets you promoted to field trainer. In order to be a senior field trainer, you have to have 2 personally sponsored active agents anywhere on your team. And keep that in mind, folks, that's huge, anywhere on your team. So it can be all in the same leg. It really doesn't matter. There's a great video on placement that you can look at to see how that wonderful placement thing works as you're building your organization. But 5,000 total team volume and 2 active field trainers. See how it kind of works. You get the agent that you hire promoted to field trainer, then teach them how to promote somebody to field trainer, and then you continue to grow. Once you get sales director, $10,000 in team volume, a minimum of 1,000 of each leg, 10,000 total team volume, but 3 active field trainers. So, it's kind of wonderful how to build someone else builds you up. That's the beauty of this business. And we have this form called 3 months to sales director, which I think is phenomenal because it basically just shows you step by step how to get promoted to sales director, okay? You fill out your card. So complete your first 3 months to sales director form by getting your of course, your own protection plan and personally enrolling 2 agents and helping them go out and make their first protection plan sale. Okay, 3 months of sales director again there. So it shows you, basically how to fill it out. Okay, then complete your second 3 months of sales director form and help your agents create their, I love this, help your agents complete their first form. See that? It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just step by step. Complete your third 3 months of sales director form and help your new agents to complete their second form. And then boom, place some agents, grow your organization, collect those protection plan memberships. Like I said, once you have 5, you're free. So it's basically just growing your organization. In the presentation you saw me do before, it shows you how to get those bonuses by building your system. Training, use the system. It's not what you can do, it's what you can duplicate. Duplication is the key, folks. Getting agents, getting customers, getting referrals, getting trained. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Complete your new agent checklist at your very first meeting, and then go into your FES University site and attend all the things that you need to attend to be successful. That's beautiful, right? Okay, man, thank you guys so much for, hanging out with me this Saturday morning. I always look forward to this Saturday morning training. I'll be back again next Saturday. And like I said, I'm going to Vegas on the 28th of April. So looking forward to seeing all you folks that I haven't met yet as we all grow and build this business together. Hey, folks, look forward to doing this again, and look forward to seeing you all at the top. Thanks again for attending this training. And if you didn't get a chance to be here, it will be shared on the YouTube channel. Take care and have a blessed Saturday.